see if the lesbian wagon can get me to the shop. Welcome to the channel, guys. It's been a minute. We are going to go work on the drag car today, which I don't know if I put, oh crap, technical difficulties. It's pretty hard to do while you're driving. I have a GoPro for all this, and yeah, well, it's dead. I forgot to charge it. But we're going to the shop right now. For those of you who don't know, I work at English Racing, so I'm going to be working on my car, the Lunchbox 1100 horse 13 STI. Kind of go through the walkthrough of what I'm going to try to get done today, and we'll see if we actually get it done. I don't know how much time I'm going to have because apparently we're supposed to be all buried under snow. So I'll be there in probably about 30 minutes. It'll be like 5 seconds for you, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today you see my drag car I purchased. It's called the Lunchbox. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before, but you know, just gonna kind of give you a rundown of what we're doing today. Obviously the car's not ready to race, which luckily we're in winter, so perfect time for me to start wrenching on the car. But essentially what we're doing today is, and I've kind of gotten ahead of it already, is we're removing all the ABS lines. This is all shitty and crappy looking, so we're getting rid of them. Had to remove the brake booster. Luckily this car is very easy to work on for the most part, because, well, we got a full cage. Everything's basically deleted down here. So the reason we're deleting it is because it's just with how we control traction control and everything like this, and we just don't need the ABS. We base it off of wheel speed, and usually the factory stuff isn't good for what we're trying to do with the car. So I'm gonna finish doing this, have it on a time lapse, and then just go from there. Okay. Alright, I don't know if you can see it. Actually, let me get the light. So, that's one of the ABS lines right now. Usually they're pretty stubborn to get off, but what you normally want to do is hit it with a blowtorch, heat it up, and then hopefully it just comes free. If not, well, you're in for some fun. Alright, we got the main brake lines out of here for the ABS. So as you can see, all this area right here opens up, and then you don't have those ugly lines running through the back there. So I'm going to get some custom lines made so it looks good. Now I'm just going to kind of tie things back up and call it a day, but yeah, coming together. Full video actually, just kind of explaining some of the stuff that's on the car, why the car has it, what the plan is with the car, and why this Subaru is so special. So a few things is obviously we have a Motec M150 on the car with a programmable PDM, so it runs the whole car. So all of like the turn signals, starting the car, and everything like that is done through this keypad right here. And this one has the big keypad as well. So if you look at the center of the dash right there, that is the PDM. Obviously full standalone car. We still are waiting for the dash for the car. That will be coming soon. But the biggest things that make this Subaru, I feel, special compared to a lot of other drag cars out there is we are running a dry sump on the car. Obviously this was all done in-house for the most part, engine build, motor program. It's got a mechanical fuel pump, which is driven by the crank essentially. So as opposed to being pulled through like an electronic fuel pump. So obviously we have another race car here, Miles' car, similar fuel system setup, fuel pump setup, and or not fuel pump, but mechanical fuel pump. And his car makes it well over 1,600 horse. So obviously the dream with this car is somewhere around 1,300, 1,400. We might actually go for the dyno record. Who knows? Haven't quite decided what the dream is, but at least for this year, the goal is to send it down the track so you guys and everyone can see what, you know, the Evo shop can do with the Subaru. So this car's already been 880 in the quarter at 162, and that's when it was full weight. So no interior. Now it's also got the cage in it, so it's rated for 750s. So obviously I think this car's a long ways from actually hitting 750s, but you never know, we might surprise you. So obviously, as I mentioned, dry sump, mechanical fuel pump. This has got IAG's baddest motor that they got out there, and it's about 2 years old, and it's seen a few passes. So we're gonna probably run this for the rest of the season, see how it does. Illuminati dual fuel rails, running two sets of 2600s on the car, or 2000s, I can't remember. Right now the current project I'm working on to clean up the engine bay is I just got rid of all of the ABS lines and the ABS1 modules, so now we have a lot more room for a bigger turbo, which the car, I believe, last time had a 72, 76 on it. Now it's probably going to get something more along the lines of a 7685 next gen. So turbo on our Evo 8 drag car, which you could see over here. That's the turbo that was on this last year, and the car made over 1,400 horse, and that's obviously not all in on the car, probably closer to 15. So yeah, no, just a couple of cool things about the car. Obviously, the reason you would want to dry sump is you're never going to have really any oiling issues. These, I know a lot of people race these with the just regular modded oil pumps from like IAG, and I mean, they work, but how long will they work? Obviously, you have a huge issue with these cars where they tend to consume oil, and then bearings become an issue on the car. So obviously I'll go into more detail as I work through the car more. Obviously I'm still new to having a car at this level, but I plan on learning everything I can, and I plan to go as fast as I can in the car too. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I think it's probably the best looking drag car I think I've ever seen in terms of a Subaru. We got our Bellic wheels, Series 2s on here, brand new tires. A couple things it has that most don't: carbon roof, custom drag wing on the back. Like, not only is it a drag car, but it's like borderline a show car. Everybody who's seen it says this is one of the baddest looking STIs they've ever seen. So obviously more to come on the channel for the car. Hopefully it'll be on the dyno here within the next few months as we get a few things here and there. Currently the car needs a drive shaft. I have a couple rear diffs coming for the car. It's going to need the PDM program, and then just a couple, and then I need to modify obviously the exhaust housing and everything like that, or not the exhaust housing but the up pipe, so we can fit the bigger turbo on here, because the housing on it before was the smaller size. So we're going to go with a much bigger battered turbo, so we're going to need more room. So obviously, thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions about the car and you want to see more on the car, go ahead and comment or like the video, and I'll do the best I can to show what I got on the car and without giving away too many secrets of what we're doing, and we'll go from there. Awesome, guys. Have a great rest of your day.